Have you ever considered the untapped potential you carry within yourself? This isn't just a question, it's a call to action, a challenge to dig deep and unearth the well of possibilities that lie dormant within you. You see, there's a profound nugget of wisdom, a timeless truth hidden within the words of the great Henry Ford, who once said, "Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right." In this simple statement, Ford captures the essence of self-belief and its incredible power to shape our reality. When we believe we can, we tap into a reservoir of inner strength, a force so potent that it propels us towards our goals with an unwavering resolve. Our thoughts, laced with optimism, become the architects of our success, constructing a reality where our dreams turn into tangible achievements. On the other hand, when we believe we can't, we erect walls of doubt and fear that barricade us from our potential. Our thoughts, tainted with pessimism, morph into self-imposed limitations, creating a reality where failure becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. We become prisoners of our own disbelief, shackled by the chains of our negative mindset. But here's the good news. The power to choose which reality you want to live in is entirely in your hands. You have the power to shape your thoughts and, in turn, your reality. You have the power to turn the "I can't" into "I can" and the "I won't" into "I will." It's not about denying the existence of obstacles or difficulties, but rather about empowering yourself to overcome them. It's about harnessing the power of a positive mindset, about fueling your journey with the belief that you are capable, that you are resilient, that you are more than enough. So I ask you again, have you ever considered the untapped potential you carry within yourself? Have you ever acknowledged the immense power of your beliefs? It's time to do so. It's time to believe in your power, your potential, your ability to shape your reality. Remember, the power to shape your reality lies within you. What's the one thing that separates those who dream from those who achieve? It's a question that has puzzled many, but the answer is surprisingly simple. And it's best encapsulated in a quote by Mark Twain. He said, "The secret of getting ahead is getting started." Let's take a moment to ponder on that. Getting ahead isn't about having the best plan, the most resources, or the brightest ideas. No, it's about taking that first step, making that initial move, and setting things into motion. It's about having the courage to start. We all have dreams, aspirations, goals we want to achieve. But often we find ourselves stuck at the starting line, paralyzed by the fear of failure. We're scared of making mistakes, of falling short, of not living up to our own or others' expectations. This fear can be so overpowering that it prevents us from even trying. But what if I told you that failure isn't something to be feared? Instead, it's something to be embraced, learned from, and used as a stepping stone toward success. Remember, every great achievement started with a single step, a step that was taken despite the fear, despite the uncertainty, despite the risk of failure. Think about the Wright brothers. They didn't wake up one day and invent the airplane. They started with a single idea, faced countless failures, but each time they picked themselves up and kept going. They had the courage to start and the resilience to keep going. And look where that got them. So don't let the fear of failure hold you back. Embrace it. Use it as a catalyst to push you forward. Because once you take that first step, once you overcome that initial hurdle, the rest of the journey becomes a little bit easier. Yes, there will be obstacles. Yes, there will be setbacks. But remember, you're stronger than you think. You're more resilient than you believe. And you're more capable than you could ever imagine. So, muster up the courage. Take the plunge. Start your journey. Because, as Mark Twain said, the secret of getting ahead is getting started. Break free from the shackles of fear and take that first step. What does it truly take to reach the finish line? Well, let's consider the wise words of Napoleon Hill, a man who knew a thing or two about overcoming obstacles. He once said, "Victory is always possible for the person who refuses to stop fighting." Let's unpack that for a moment, shall we? Victory. It's an end goal, a culmination of hard work, determination, and resilience. It's that sweet taste of achievement after a long and grueling journey. But how does one achieve this victory? According to Hill, it's all about refusing to stop fighting. This is where the power of persistence comes into play. It's about the ability to keep going, to keep pushing, even when things seem impossible. It's about believing in yourself and your abilities, even when others don't. It's about rising every time you fall, dusting yourself off, and continuing on your path. But what does persistence really mean? It's not just about stubbornly clinging to an idea or a goal. It's about being adaptable, about being willing to change your approach if something isn't working. It's about learning from your failures and using them as stepping stones to success. It's about understanding that the road to victory is often paved with setbacks and disappointments, and that's okay. Because every setback, every disappointment is an opportunity to grow, to learn, to become stronger. Persistence is about having the courage to face adversity head-on. It's about not letting failure define you, but rather letting it inspire you. It's about realizing that the only real failure is giving up. So what does it truly take to reach the finish line? It takes resilience, it takes determination, it takes a will of steel and a heart full of courage. But most importantly, it takes persistence. Because, as Hill so eloquently put it, victory is always possible for the person who refuses to stop fighting. So don't stop fighting, don't stop believing. Keep pushing, keep striving, keep persisting. Your victory lies in your persistence. How does failure contribute to success? A question that may seem counterintuitive, yet it holds a profound truth. Thomas Edison, the great inventor, once said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." These words reflect a mindset that embraces failure not as a crushing defeat, but as an invaluable learning experience. Imagine if Edison had given up after his first, second, or even 1,000th failure. We might be sitting in the dark right now, but he didn't. He embraced each failure, learned from it, and moved forward. His failures didn't deter him. They fueled his journey towards success. In our society, we tend to view failure with a sense of finality, as if it's the end of the road. But it's not. It's merely a bend, a twist in our path that leads us to new discoveries, new insights. Each failure is a stepping stone towards success, a lesson learned, a mistake to avoid in the future. It's a testament to our resilience, our capacity to bounce back, and our determination to keep going. We've all heard the saying, failure is the mother of success. But what does it really mean? It means that without failure, there is no growth. Without failure, there is no innovation. Without failure, there is no success. Each time we fail, we gain a better understanding of what doesn't work, which brings us closer to discovering what does. So, let's flip the script on failure. Let's stop seeing it as a negative outcome and start embracing it as a necessary part of our journey. Let's appreciate the lessons it teaches us, the resilience it builds in us, and the motivation it gives us to keep going. After all, it's through our failures that we find our true strengths and our potential for greatness. As we venture forward, let's carry this mindset with us. Let's remember that every stumble, every fall, every setback is just another stepping stone on our path to success. And when we stumble, let's pick ourselves up, dust ourselves off, and keep moving forward. Remember, each failure brings you one step closer to success. What's the one thing that all successful people have in common? This is not just a rhetorical question, but a profound revelation that has the power to transform lives. It's the answer to this question that sets the extraordinary apart from the ordinary. And that answer, my friends, is self-belief. Norman Vincent Peale, a renowned author and motivational speaker, once said, "Believe in yourself, have faith in your abilities." This simple yet powerful statement holds the key to unlocking the door of success. Our belief in ourselves, our abilities, our worth, our vision, and our dreams is the cornerstone of our success. It's the fuel that fires our journey towards our goals. Self-belief is an inner conviction, a deep-rooted faith that we are capable, we are competent, and we can conquer. It's the confidence in our ability to learn, grow, adapt, and overcome. It's the trust in our potential to manifest our dreams into reality. It's the audacity to dream big and the courage to chase those dreams. This confidence, this self-belief, is not a gift bestowed upon a chosen few. It's a mindset, a choice that each one of us can make. It's the decision to back ourselves, to stand tall even in the face of adversity, to keep going even when the odds are stacked against us. It's the resolution to not let failures define us, but to let them refine us, to not let them deter us, but to let them direct us. The power of self-belief is transformative. It changes our perspective, it changes our approach, and ultimately, it changes our results. It's the difference between wishing for success and working towards success. It's the difference between dreaming about possibilities and creating opportunities. It's the difference between being a spectator and becoming a player. In essence, self-belief is the catalyst that propels us forward, that allows us to break barriers and reach new heights. It's the foundation upon which we build our dreams and the ladder that leads us to our goals. Believe in yourself, and the world will believe in you. This is not just a saying, it's a reality. So believe in your power, believe in your potential, and believe in your ability to succeed. Because when you believe in yourself, there's nothing you can't achieve.